Hi everyone, this is Michelle again. This is going to be my very first video about my life. And this is actually going to be from before I was born up till I was about age 7, so my full 6 years, me being 6. There's going to be some graphic content, so if you have like a weak stomach or you're a little kid or whatever, you need to click away from this, so just letting you know. And let's get started. I was born January 5th, 1990. But my actual story started way before then. It was with my mom. My mom, she had friends and they had kids and everything. They had babies. Well, she decided she wanted one too because, oh, new fad, all my friends are having kids, I should have one too. Unfortunately, she couldn't get pregnant with her husband. So instead of doing what a normal person would do and go to a fertility clinic, adopt, foster kids, whatever, she decided to go bar hopping. And that's where she met my dad. So after some drinks and good time, 9 months later, here I am. Only problem is, she had diabetes type 1, just like I do. And she also did drugs. Ecstasy, I think, was what I was told she used to do when she was younger. So with that and her diabetes all mixed together, I kind of came out being kind of messed up physically. So when the second I was born, I was rushing surgery for my heart. I had a hole in my heart on the right ventricle, so they had to go in there and put a band on it to even it out and let it heal. I have 2 pretty bad scars from it. One like right here under my rib cage, right here. And I have one down the middle of my chest. I'm not showing you because I don't want to on YouTube. So anyway, that was one of the problems I ended up having. I was born with only one kidney, so I was only born with one kidney, so yeah, that's kind of difficult for me. Also, I have severe nerve damage, so when the best way I think what it does, like, say if I hurt my hand, I don't just hurt my hand, I feel like other places too. Like if I bite into something and I chip a tooth, I'm gonna feel it somewhere else too. Or if I get hit wherever, I'm gonna feel that somewhere else. And another problem I had was with my eye. I'm legally blind in my right eye. I can't see anything, and it tends to look that way more. So I kind of keep my eye covered for my videos because I kind of feel embarrassed about it. So yeah, that's what I'm going on with me as far as my mother's drug addiction and not taking care of herself. So after surgery, I just lived with my biological dad, and my mom just came around when she wanted to take me, go show me off or whatever. She really didn't do anything with me, and she just kept me in a car seat all the time, and I ended up having a flat head and back. Eventually that kind of went away, but yeah. She couldn't take care of me then, and she didn't take care of me at all. And when I was around 2 years old, my mom came and picked me up one day. Like she normally did, we just, I'm gonna go show him off and to everyone. Well, she didn't just do that. We were living in Pennsylvania at the time with my dad. That's where I was born, Pennsylvania. And she took me to live with her mom in California because my dad was going to go for full custody of me, and she didn't want that because she didn't take care of me anyway, so it really didn't matter. So anyway, my my dad tried to get me back. He really did. He got an attorney. Unfortunately, the attorney was new and didn't know all the loops and rules and everything. They could have got her for kidnapping me, and I would have been back with my dad right away. But he didn't know that, and time went on, and eventually it was too late. So yeah, so age 2, 3, 4, 5. So till I was almost 70 years old, I was living in California. My mom had a lot of issues, even more than I know, but the ones I do know of. She was a druggie. There's no denying that. She did drugs. In our place that we lived, they were all roach infested apartments. It was pretty gross growing up in California and San Diego. I remember we used to take the bus places all the time. We always ate out. We never actually had a home cooked meal or anything. She didn't cook. The only time I actually had home cooked food was with her mom at her place, and she would cook food. Anyway, on the bus, we would go to this place a lot, this strip mall, and we would go to this building, and she'd go pick up her medication. Well, I know now it was actually a bar, and that medication was drugs now. But back then I didn't know. She would pick that up, and then we would end up going home. This happened a lot, like more than weekly is what happened. We would go home, and she would disappear into the bathroom, and I would hear her like coughing a lot, throwing up, and it was pretty bad. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew she was sick, and I wasn't sure what she was doing. And after a while, the noises would stop, and she would come out, and she was all real affectionate. She calls it being lovey, and that's kind of what she used as her thing. After she would do her drugs, we would go to her room, and I didn't know what she would tell me it's what people do when they love each other, and I wasn't supposed to tell anyone because someone's business, so I didn't say anything. But she was actually molesting me and all that. And she would have me do stuff to her too. It's kind of hard to talk about, but you get the idea. This went on for years with her and me. Yeah. Then when I turned 4, since my diet was so bad and all my other problems I was having, I ended up getting diabetes myself, type 1. And her not taking care of herself, she wasn't going to take care of me, okay? She was not going to take care of my diabetes, so I was in the hospital quite a bit. And I had, and when your blood sugar is, like, really high, you can't control your bladder. You just can't. You just pee, and you pee, and you pee. So I had to start wearing diapers at night, because I couldn't get to the bathroom in time. So, yeah, I had to wear diapers for a long time because of that. It was around age 5, she ended up getting really sick, and she had to go get dialysis. And with dialysis, we go there like every other day, and at the same time she's doing these drugs too, so it made no freaking sense at all. She was after that, for a while, she ended up going to getting her eyes started going real bad, and she started going blind. Then she ended up going barefoot in California during the summer, and she couldn't feel anything in her feet. She ended up cooking like a layer off of the bottom of her feet and stuff, so she had lost the ability to walk because all the nerves and stuff were done. Then right after, she went completely blind, and she was wheelchair bound. I ended up going to live with my grandma, her mom. I didn't mind her. I didn't mind my grandma. I just didn't like all the cats. There was just so many of them. There's only one that I actually got to know. It was the indoor cat, and he would sleep on my bed all the time. He was a white Persian. So he was cool. I liked him. My uncle lived with her too. He worked at the fast food place down the street. I think it was a KFC he was working at, if I remember correctly. So he worked there, and I was home with Grandma, and we would just hang out. And then she ended up getting me homeschooled because she didn't want me going to the regular school because she would scare me, say, oh, if you go to school, they're just gonna beat you up and hurt you and stuff because you're small. And like, okay. So I was afraid of school. I actually was afraid of everything. I didn't go trick-or-treating because there were just so many things she scared me with. I was so scared of it, so much stuff, and it still kind of happens once in a while to me. I was living with her, and then eventually she finally started to take care of my diabetes because the doctor said, look, he's going to die and all this other stuff if you don't. Her excuse was, oh, the needle's going to break off in his skin if I give him a shot, and oh my god. So, yeah, that was her excuse, but then eventually she started taking care of me, kind of. And then around age 6, I was outside playing. It was right before Christmas, like, it was after Thanksgiving, before Christmas area. About the time, it was 1996. I see this police officer pull up and asking to see my grandma. So I go in, hey, Grandma, police are here to talk to you about something. And she said to go lock myself in the bedroom and everything, so I didn't. And it was my Aunt Pam coming to pick me up, and she was going to take me to go live with my dad in Pennsylvania. So I ended up going with her, and she was moving to Washington State at the time. So we ended up moving there. I ended up moving to Washington with her, which she lives there now, so it's cool. We're both there now. I ended up having Christmas with her and her husband. I got Legos for Christmas that year. It was trucks. They were just truck Legos with the wheels and everything. It was really cool. I really like those. I wish I still had those. I don't know what happened to all of my Legos, but yeah. Then I went on the plane for the first time, and we played cards, and I go fish and a lot of war. That's what we played. And there was this guy there, and we talked to him. We ended up, so she told me to go live with my dad, but then at the same time she wanted to adopt me, which my dad said, no, you're not adopting him, I just got him back. And it was up to me, and I decided to live with my dad because I needed my dad at that point in time. I couldn't live without a guy in my life anymore. I needed him. Staying in Pennsylvania, I got to meet cousins of mine that I didn't know I had. There was Matt, Chris, Johnny, Joseph. I think Nathaniel was one of the cousins that was there at the time. And there was Jennifer, so 6 cousins. And I'm like, oh, wow, I have cousins now I get to play with and hang out with. So I was really excited. And I got to start school, and after the new year, it was really good. After that, I was just good all the time and stuff. So I'll tell you more in another video about what happened. I was just going up to when about 6 years old. But oh yeah, my first birthday cake was awesome. It was dinosaurs, and there was like all dinosaurs all over the cake, and there were cavemen, and there was a volcano over here. It looked really cool. I love that cake. I don't remember what I got. I just remember the cake, and it was awesome. And then I got to play Nintendo a lot. I was introduced to Mario and Super Mario World, Super Mario World 2. What was that other game? It wasn't Metroid. It was Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That's why I played a lot, and I played. What was that other game? Mario Paint was one of them. I can't remember the one. Earth Defense Force? Earth Defenders? I don't know. It was a spaceship game, so it was really cool. I got introduced to that, and yeah. Then my aunt, she ended up going back to Washington, and I was living with my dad, and that's the first few years of my life, and it's my first video, so I would like you guys to like it, watch it, share it, comment, and let me know what you think. And I will talk to you guys later. Talk to you all soon. Bye.